Hello and welcome to the Indian Community Podcast. I'm your host Amit Gupta with my friend and co-host Rahul Mehra. Okay, and you guys were slightly, let's say on the tiny side.
Quite honestly,
His team.
this will go viral now. And what I'm
See,
really getting
agreed for a major cricket match, you'll all go like what we would do usually. Like after the two people.
So, if you go back to that time in the 80s, after you guys ended that, the session, and it was not very easy to stay in touch, right? Of course, Manju and Rohit, you guys were in the same city. Things were different. Raghu, you were, outside, right? How did you stay in touch? What did you?
In fact, I and Raghu used to meet often than me and Manju used to meet, because Raghu would come down to his aunt's place every summer. So we would in fact meet there. He would come to my cousin. So
incidentally, like I said, I was trying to say, my aunt and my mom happened to know, Rohit's parents, so there was a connection there. So because of that, we would organize, we would kind of hang out and
parties at home, get together at home.
I remember, Rohit's dad would come and drop him, and he would get this excellent sponge cake. It was so phenomenal. It was like I had never eaten something like that in Bombay. Okay, and there was a sponge cake from those bakeries that you would get, and Rohit would come and he would eat half the cake, and I'd be like, "There was a fight for the cake there," and it was phenomenal. But when he used to come, we would spend the day, we would hang out, and Rohit's brother Ritvik, we guys would hang out a lot too. So you're right, we would meet when in summers, but Manju was kind of out of touch of sorts, because where's the connection? There's no email, there's no nothing.
Correct.
I remember this one of those summers when I came to Bangalore a few years later, event where Manju was being invited as a chief guest. It was happening at some very major, I don't recall the name now, somewhere in Majestic.
Chaudhaya Memorial Hall or
Chaudhaya, one more. Big,
Ravindra Kalakshetra maybe.
Ravindra Kalakshetra.
Yes. And my father sees there was a small little clip saying, there's an event happening. I don't recall what the event is, but Manju is the chief guest. So my dad said, this will be a good opportunity for you to meet. I said, sure. And we go there, okay? And I'm just going there, and somehow the word reaches Manju that, Raghuram is in the audience. This guy sends word to say that, please make sure that Raghu comes, and he invites me over to the podium and, on the dais, and he makes me sit with him, and that is how we reconnected after so many years. That was such a heartwarming moment. After that, I think we exchanged connections, I think phone numbers and whatever. And then it helped us kind of reconnect, and gradually, stay in touch.
Wow.
In fact, I continued to act after that. So going back to the school bit of it. So for me, he would get his dad to come to the school. For me, the highlight for our school teachers were Shankar Nag sir would suddenly come off to the school. He'll say, and there's this famous incident I quickly want to share that. So we had done many more movies after that together. So once I'm in school, he suddenly comes and says, Manju, come, we have shooting. Like, I know I don't have any shooting. I know at that time I was not doing any movie with him. There's one in the horizon. I'm thinking, which one is he telling? He just with straight face says, come, we have that shooting. So I play along. Anything getting out of school is like, okay, super. So I go out. He's like talking, charming, everybody's, he himself came and picked him up. So we went to a nice ice cream parlor. We're eating ice cream. I said, Uncle, what movie? Which shooting? He's like, no, my scene got cancelled. The shooting got cancelled. I didn't know what to do. I said, Mahesh, I knew you were here. Come, let's go eat this ice cream. What? Like, as if you're reading something important there. Anyway, you'll make it up. It's okay, come. So I would have these sudden visits from him. And as Rohit said, I really, it'd be a mistake of me not saying this, but same here. I had some amazing friends, and more importantly, one friend whom I have been friends since kindergarten till today. His name is Ravindra. So literally, like along with my teachers, I consider him as one of the teachers. And every Guru Purnima, I wish him saying, if not for you, I don't think I would have passed school, because I was blank. Like I would go one day and 5 days later I will go some other chapter, something. I was completely clueless. If not for him, I would go to his house, pick it up, learn, and then go. And of course, those strict teachers, and they went really out of their way to make sure I was not just, I just didn't attend class, but I was actually educated. So, big shout out and thanks to all of them. Yeah. So coming back to us catching up, in fact, post mobile phones is when we kind of were able to reach out more often to each other. Otherwise, we didn't have any common circles as such to hang out. And if I'm not wrong, a major push happened when we did that short movie for Raghu. So Raghu one day says,
That
"No,
short
I want to."
No, the major thing happened in that radio show that we did.
Yes,
That was
the
when
radio
we reconnected completely.
Correct.
We reconnected
then,
then, and we stayed in touch.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Raghu says, "No, I want." He wanted to, act again. He had this sudden acting bug. Says, "No, I want to do something." Then I'm like, okay. I also had this super duper itch of directing something. Then I'm like, why should I leave him alone? I have to torture Rohit also. I said, you become the executive producer. I don't care. I want all of us to work again together. So we did a short movie in I think 3 days we wrapped up, because we all knew what we were doing. And we had a blast while doing that. And suddenly and at that time I realized 25 years later or 20 years later, the understanding and the how do I say, the comfort is so high. I didn't have to explain much. He knows what is required. He, all the production, everything was taken care. His wife was there. His daughter plays a small role in that. It was.
In fact, Rohit's daughter Hita plays my daughter in that short film.
His daughter, and it was like what I had originally planned was a 5-day shoot. I think we finished it in 3 days. Because that's how good how good the comfort was, and how everything kind of tuck, it fell into place, So yeah, I mean, after that, there's no looking back. I mean, we've been fairly in touch. And the moment somebody says Swami and his friends are saying, how's Rajam and Mani? Now, thanks to social media, it's that much more easier to kind of coordinate and connect.
Correct. So how do you feel like, now you're grown up, quite a lot, and sitting here today and talking to each other, but still be called as Swami, Mani, and
I don't think we have grown up. That's the part you said.
That is the face we put up, that we have grown up. Andar to wahi badmash hai.
Yeah. We are at least amongst ourselves, we are still the same.
We are actually acting now during the podcast. We are being very mature and measured, and keeping up the facade of being grown-ups. But behind the screens, we're still the same old people who were there pulling Raghu's leg, doing all the mischief that we need to be.
Yes. That is true.
I'll tell you, some friendships last one summer, right? Your friendship started in one summer. I think is going to last multiple lifetimes, as long as
हमारा समर प्रेम नहीं है, अमर प्रेम.
Amar Prem.
Amar Prem, exactly. Samar Prem nahi hai, Amar Prem. So we have one request, and this has come from a lot of people. When we announced the show, a lot of people said, "Hey, we want to see these three together," and maybe some of your iconic dialogues, right? Swami, one dialogue has come very often where you praise Girish sir, right? So, Pitaji, aap achhe Pitaji hain. That has, come up. Mani, where you say, tu mard hai, and then Swami saying the same thing, and Rajam says "Kis kutte ko shak." So there are some really iconic dialogues, and we've got a lot of requests from fans. If you could recreate that, that would be wonderful.
I think you should say we could recreate those 3 lines. You tell to Marde, I'll repeat it here.
Exactly. In this work, Manju's work is the easiest. He just has to relay. Dialogues हमको याद करना है यार. तू मर्द है किस कुत्ते को शक है. Then there was the sequence of lines.
No, तू मर्द है.
साबित करके बताओ. तू मर्द है किस कुत्ते को शक है. साबित करके दिखा कैसे. कल शाम सरयू नदी के पास आ जाना. हाँ आ जाना. किस लिए. तू आएगा ना. हाँ आऊंगा.
There you go. Hey, you did it, man. That's it.
Rohit has done everything. Right? He has done all the lines.
No. So on a nicer note, this Swami could not have got a better money and a better Rajam. So thank you guys. If I have not told this before.
They do this, no? What do they do? Something like this.
I don't know, man. I'm not internet savvy. No.
Yeah, I'm trying to act savvy. I'm not either.
This is from that, it is a.
This looks very questionable. I don't know what this means, but it's very borderline questionable.
This looks questionable.
I know. I also have the same.
What is this? What are you telling? Are you indicating something to me? Are you declaring something? What are you doing?
One inside.
First time when I saw this, somebody said this. I said, "Do you want some money?" They said, "What?" I said, "You're doing this. This is money, right? You're asking for money." They said, "No, this is a heart." They said, "From which angle?" How does this look like a heart? Then they said, "You hold it like this. See, this is a heart." I said,
This is a heart attack.
Clarifying because my mind was going everywhere.
No, that is where it's supposed to go. That's what I thought. Either he's saying something or he's declaring himself to be this or whatever. I don't know what that means. So, fill in the blank.
And you had that Pitaji app, Achhe Pitaji. That was
I need a Giri sir. No, but I'll tell you what. So much of the fear and respect that Swami has, it is real, because Girish Karnad sir, when he is in that full flow and character, you would really be scared, right? It is not.
That scene made him laugh. That scene made him also laugh. He laughed.
Well, that was. In real life, he's a super sweetheart. He's very funny, very jovial. You could talk anything to him. The moment he gets into that light is on, he's there. Then I'm like, oh God, why am I getting scared? I know him. It's okay. So the fear you see in Swami is definitely real, and that hesitation and trying to impress Rajam was also fairly real. And just on that note, the house where we shot, where Girish Karnad sir's the office table is there. It is still there, like that. They've tried their best to maintain it that way. And when I last went there, it was an amazing visual. I climbed up that staircase and I saw the person whose house we shot. His granddaughter is now working in a software company. She has, on the same desk, she has a laptop with something, and she's working in that exact position. Okay, for me, I was like, wait a minute, this is Girish Karnad sir. This was the same, desk.
This is my room. This is my desk. How can I take over?
And there's this girl sitting there with a laptop and working on some. There are a lot of numbers on it, so it was like, oh my God, this is too much. This is so. Next time when we go, I'll definitely take you there and maybe ask her to continue to work there. Maybe we should do a live when we go there.
Yes.
No, no, I'm planning
Instagram
to, I'm
Live
planning
or
to get
something.
some, I'm planning to get some camera crew also
Correct.
to see if
We
we
will
can.
shoot the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll go to each of those locations and maybe act out a few iconic things, the school and the house.
Acting a bad, we will go explain. See, we have
Just say the dialogues, no?
Rohit, Raghu, we have somehow gotten away with what we did. Okay, don't tempt
But it will
fate.
never leave you.
Yeah.
No, I have a really big, assay to do it.
Okay, let's see.
With the getting of the shot that I get down from the car, maybe we don't have the old car, maybe we'll use the new car to do it.
We'll do that.
40 years later.
For your sake, Rajam. For your
We will
sake.
do it.
We'll go to Saryu, we'll go to that river also.
No
I saw it was clean and neat.
The Baywatch repeat. Huh.
No Baywatch.
The
No Baywatch.
forest
I can't watch my own
department will
Baywatch
find
now,
this
so it's okay.
If three of us run there today,
Huh?
no, if three of us
Everybody will run away.
run like that today, people will chase us from there.
No. The forest department will file a case on us saying the animals are traumatized now. We have to declare a hazard zone there. They have to do therapy for the animals, local animals.
You are endangering endangered species.
We received a couple of fan questions, and I'm going to just take a couple of them. Suraj from Shimoga, he says, during the episodes we watch you guys playing cricket and stuff, right? Off screen, were you guys playing cricket? If yes, who was a better cricketer here?
All three of us will say we are all better cricketers. We are the best.
Malgudi Cricket Club.
But I don't-
We started it, so we were like all of us were all rounders.
See, we all played cricket. We all used to bat. We all used to bowl. Yes, but cricket used to happen only when we were in Arsadu, not in Agumbe.
Yes.
Because in Agumbe you could not play at all.
Yes.
Because it would always be raining. So whenever we were in Arsadu shooting there, we would always play cricket because the equipment would be there. So all of us would play when there was no shooting happening. So he used to bowl. Mani used to bowl. Mani used to only bat. He was not bowl.
Keeper, man.
He was a batsman.
Batsman.
Manju would bowl. I would only bat. I cannot bowl. So even today I cannot bowl.
Yeah.
If I bowl once, it'll go wide, or it'll go directly to the boundary. So I'm not a bowler.
And
I'm a passionate cricketer. I loved cricket, all rounder, as he said. But yeah, but I don't think we had like that much of time to kind of say play games, or it would be just like, okay, quickly we'll play a couple of balls and get back to shooting.
nice.
If I don't know whether you guys remember this, or you maybe weren't there, because I did the last two episode was Naga, and we were like wrapping up the whole season, the third season. After that, we played the whole team, that is Malgudi team, including the directors, associate directors, or the whole team. We played against Agumbe Cricket Club, the guys who actual professional cricketers.
I think we weren't there.
I don't think you guys were there. But we played and it was an amazing, and Malgudi won, by the way. So Malgudi versus Agumbe, there in an entry there. And it was
Kind
amazing.
of them to let us win.
No.
Kind of them to let us win.
You win.
No, both Jaganna, Kashi, they're all amazing cricketers, man. I didn't even know. I was obviously I was too small, so I was the wicket keeper. And we had a couple of light boys and reflector holders as the fielding guys.
Quite possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was hilarious. It was a lot of fun. Lot of
And
fun.
I'm going to tell you something. When I first saw Malgudi Days, and then Swami and Friends also, and even after doing my college, I was always believing that there is a place called Malgudi somewhere in India. Right? I never thought that it is not a place. I always thought that yes, there is a place called Malgudi somewhere, because it never came to me that it's a made-up thing. It was so natural.
That was the dream of Shankar uncle. he created that
Awesome.
people all across the globe. In fact, Malgudi is nothing but the two bits of two locations, two areas in Bangalore. One is Malleshwaram and one is Baswangudi. So it is clubbed using both of them.
Oh, that is
To create, that's what it is. Malleshwaram and Baswangudi. So to bring Agumbe, to making Agumbe into Malgudi, the kind of the vision as well as the execution. The art director was a person named John Devraj. He's a great sculptor. Even today, many of his sculptures are all across the globe. He was the art director for Malgudi Days, and he brought Shankar Uncle's vision into reality. You see one of the many of the scenes in Malgudi, you see one English person's statue in the center. Remember?
Yeah.
That statue was made of paper mesh. He created that. It looked like made out of stone, but it was made of mesh. So the entire thing, the entire town of Malgudi, everything from the house, from the way the set should be arranged, everything was done by Devraj and his team.
He had two people, amazing guys. They would just overnight transform things. And they were inspired. A lot of good references they got, obviously, is we are forgetting the role Mr. R.K. Lakshman played.
Lakshman.
His sketches. The legendary common man cartoonist, brother of Mr. R.K. Narayan. He had sketched, I have the whole set, luckily. I mean, the producer was kind enough to give me one set. So in that, and a lot of it, I've put it on my Instagram, this one, I've compared how true we have kept it, how true we as in Shankar Nag sir and the whole team has kept the scenes and the frame and everything as close to that sketch as possible, including the clock, including the statue, including the fountain. The fountain didn't exist. It was created for this one. So there are parts of Agumbe that was transformed for this season, for the series, and it is still there today, except for the statue. Everything is still there today.
Even the railway station, the way the railway station was, it was an old station that was built by the railway department. That was the thing. But the way the look and the feel of the whole station that was done was based on the sketch, the cartoon that was written by Mr. Lakshman. If you see the cartoon and if you see the actual station, you will feel that you are sitting there. Actually, you are in Malgudi station.
Exactly. Very true. In fact, we did get a question from Kavana from Bangalore. She asked us some of your memories of Shankar Nag sir, but I think you have already covered it, so I'm going to go to the next one. So, Kavana from Bangalore, your question was covered in that response.
Kavana.
Kavana means poem.
Okay. And then we had a question from Prashant from Vadodara. He is exploring your mischievous side. So he's like, if you can skip school one more time, right? But this Swami and friends, this gang, where would you go, and what kind of adventure would you guys go back to?
Raghu?
It depends on the time. In the initials, if you were to reference the initial few episodes, we would go and jump into the river.
Okay.
By the time the story progresses into the last few episodes, we are all about that Malgudi Cricket Club.
Correct.
We are rehearsing, and Manju gets a hard time because he doesn't show up for practice.
That's the reason I'm angry with Swami, because he didn't turn up and we lost. Even after all the things that I've told him, he didn't turn up. So that's why I'm so angry with him. I don't talk to him even till the end.
I know. So Prashant, if you want, you should be coming and play cricket with us at the Malgudi Cricket Club.
And I will show up this time.
And another adventure that we would do is we would explore the cave that we went to.
Oh yeah.
That cave we didn't explore fully, but now I think we should go do it. It's a great place.
Yeah.
It was a great place.
By the way, Rohit, all around that place, it's all fully developed now. You can't even make
It's
out.
all electronic city now.
It's
Electronic city now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
go
gone.
to
Even
it's all apartments.
even Shankar Uncle's estate, you won't know where to go
Yeah,
now
thank
because
God, yes.
it's completely developed all over the place. So
I
Bengaluru is just
would
gone.
say transformed. I think it's still developing, right? We are still seeing the evolution of that part of the city. So it's definitely transformed quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, final. I think we're coming to our final set of questions. You guys have been so patient. This was supposed to be a 1 hour conversation. We have already covered 2 hours worth of
2 hours.
material, and I don't think this can ever stop. You guys live in our hearts. You guys have, where was Malgudi? I think we were just talking about where in the country is Malgudi. I think Malgudi is in every heart of the country, right? And you see how Indians have lived in India and lived outside of India. We are 1.4 billion Indians around the world, right? Raghu, you meet a lot of them in Canada, me in Atlanta. We see them all over the world. I think the one thing that ties us all, there is one invisible thread, and that is the Malgudi Days. And you guys, right? So if I tell anybody, like in my family, everybody in my family knows that today is a very special day for me, right? Because everybody knows how important it is. Last night I was speaking to my mom, my wife this morning. She's like, "Best of luck. You've been waiting for this day." Rahul's family, everybody is so excited because you guys captured hearts, right? The story was powerful. Of course, all the credit to the rest of the team. But I think the innocence that you guys brought on screen, right, that moved people. And there was nothing else on television that would do that. And I don't think television has been able to do that ever since then also, right? So I think what you had was a direct blessing from God. You've touched hearts, and we've really loved everything that you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your amazingly kind words. Thank you.
Great. Final rapid fire questions. Rahul, you want to go for it?
Sure, I'll do
One word answer. Maybe.
Yes, one word answer, and whoever raises his hand should answer, right?
Okay.
Quickly. Okay. So I'm just starting with it. So my first question is, who took the most retakes on the set out of you three?
It was somebody called Mutter.
Mm-hmm.
But
And a lot of people are asking, where is Mutter? Do we
Where is
know?
Mutter? Manju, where is Mutter?
I have connected with one of the guys on Facebook called Chandrasekhar. He was the guy who was
Who's that thing?
Correct.
with the Pulvini. He has shaved.
Mutter, we don't know where it
We
is.
have no idea. I've been trying to reach out, and please, if anybody knows any of those kids who are with in the thing, please give their references to.
Because we
Indian
were also
community.
looking for Mutter. We did not find Mutter. So Mutter, if you're watching this, please let us
Please
know.
reach out.
We want to
Please reach out.
you. Yes. Please reach
Somu, I know. I have connected with him.
Scooby Dooby Doo, kaha tu? Jaldi se aaja yahan tu. Aaja Scooby Doo. That's all me.
Oh my God, man! This is okay. This is something I did not know, but now I can. When you sang that, because I've heard that, I was growing up. I used to watch Scooby Doo, and now I know. Okay, I can connect the voice to the face. Oh my, amazing! So you
Raghu, apart from sitting like this and doing that, he does a lot of other stuff also.
So you both.
He's a diva. He's a all-out diva. He does everything.
So both of you got Bharatnatyam, right? So Raghu, you also learned. Manju, you also learned Bharatnatyam.
Yeah, I also learned. Yeah.
I also learned.
You also.
I also learned. I also learned for about 3 years.
I thought you were
Wow,
going to say
I
you were
didn't
not
know.
allowed inside Bharatnatyam class.
No. I also learned. I learned both singing, classical singing, and Bharatanatyam.
Because the girls
Very
will not
continued
dance, they'll be like, "Oh, let's look at this guy," so they'll be all distracted.
That was one of the reasons I quit.
Okay. Amazing. All right, guys. Amazing episode. We would love to come back I don't think this is ending. So we're leaving a cliffhanger. There's going to be more in the near future. But again, once and finally, I think on behalf of everybody, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you soon again.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take care next year. Don't forget. Okay. Block your time.
Perfect.
Okay. Bye.